We are here. We are not queer, but we're not homophobic all at the same time. I'm turning down my TV in the background. Hopefully that didn't bleed over. I'm Johnny B, and we are the Three Ugly Mugs. Along with me, that guy up there with his Rays hat on is John J. Murray.
Top of the morning to you.
All right. And for all our European friends that are watching live, that's nobody. Great job. You want to start over? Are we good?
No, I'm
like just kidding. I'm kidding. I love it. It's all natural. Speaking of all natural, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Matt Fernandez on the bottom.
I'll never get to wear a hat.
We're looking for you. We're gonna keep searching for a good hat, okay?
If anyone out there knows of special giant sports hats,
I'm gonna rip one off a mascot and bring it over to you. It's gonna be perfect. You'll see.
Yeah, doesn't the Mets the mascot little baseball head? He wears one. Mr. Met. Yeah,
Mr. Met.
I'll be a Mets fan. I don't even care.
Raymond wears one. What's it? DJ Kitty wears a hat. There you go for the Rays. You're welcome.
No, I think if they do have a specialty hat store for guys with large heads, that's your sponsor.
Yeah,
like that's
my sponsor. Like not even the podcast, just me.
That's just
for my life.
Does nobody with Down syndrome wear a fitted? Or
their heads get real pointy at the top.
Oh my god.
What if I invented like a thing where you could like open the snapback up all the way, right? And then I put like an extender on there.
Fuck you.
Like I'm not seatbelt extender on a plane.
No. Like my head is a fat airplane fucking.
No. Have you ever seen like a really big
I could have that made, an extender.
I've seen really
extender.
Fat fats. They just leave it open. It's just like wide open. It's like they don't.
I get less fun made of me just for being bald than wearing a fucking head hat extender.
Just go Muslim, dude. Get you a nice loose turban.
I would wear a Bucks turban. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know.
I mean,
our Sikh audience out there, can you guys let me know?
I know they have Bucks yarmulkes.
Not doing that one.
Yeah, it was a Nike one.
It's not. Yeah, that looked real stupid on me.
It was a little Nike one. It said "Just Jew It" on the back of it. Hey, I'll be here all weekend, guys. Come check me out. Anyway, we James is in the background, our producer. He's here this time, so our banners will be on point. Look at his shit. We're gonna be toy. How you doing, buddy? You doing good? He's high.
For sure, bro. We're good.
Go.
Glad to be back.
Go. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He works for the Rays.
The show misses you when you're not here.
Yeah, is he not working for the Rays tonight? It's a night game tonight.
He's not supposed to talk about that.
He's got to get out of here. Oh, my bad.
We cannot talk about him working for the Rays.
My bad,
Tampa MLB baseball fame.
I'm just proud of him, you know? He has field access, maybe.
I think the Rays are playing, the Pirates tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is game 2?
Game 1 in the series, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They if you want to dive into baseball, we could talk about it. The Rays are 2-1. They dropped a game, the second game against.
It's because you gambled on them,
dude. I sent y'all a message. I'm doing this maybe on a daily basis now that baseball's back, because you could do a 15-leg parlay every day if you want to. I put in a 15-leg parlay. I'm at dinner Friday night, my first birthday dinner, and I go to check it, and I'm doing pretty well, all green, and then the Rays are holding.
13.
I went 13-2.
Okay.
My $2 would have made me $11,578, but two teams fucked it up for me, and they were both favorites. It was the Rays and the Mariners, both favorites that night. And I
figured the Rays would drop one in the series.
Oh, not that one, no, dude. Not that one. It really used that $11K. That would have been sexy, dude. But but I put one in today for $1. That'll win me like $1,800 if it goes through. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna win one. You'll see. But yeah,
the Rays finished 2-1 against the Colorado Rockies. I watched opening day for sure.
I watched all of them.
Great opening day.
Yeah.
I couldn't go this year, but I played a round of disc golf, and then I came home, and then I got myself a beer, watched opening day. My wife came home, and then she was like, "Oh, you're watching baseball? Can we have hot dogs?" And I was like, "Yep." And then made her hot dogs. Perfect day. Perfect.
Nice. Day. All right. Sounds great.
It's a special day. Can we have the special hot dogs?
Special hot dogs. Well, normally I cook. I was telling Matt. Normally I cook actual food for dinner. Right. So like hot dogs is a special treat.
Can we just have tubes of pig lips and salt?
No, I got the good kind. I got Nathan's. I got 100%.
See how
beef.
good, how good of a
Beef
sports
lips.
podcast we are. You know, we don't mention that it was the first time in MLB history that a rookie got a walk-off home run to win the opening day on his first major league at bat.
Nope, we got a banner for it. We're on top of it.
Broke a record. Let's talk hot dogs. No, it was amazing. That walk-off was crazy.
Yeah, so that was on opening day. Yeah, James was like gaslighting me before the show and was like, "No, we lost the first game." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I don't think so." So,
He's like, I was there, bro. I don't.
Cameron
maybe work there.
Meisner, he's a 27-year-old rookie, basically a career minor league player.
Yeah.
He got thrown into the game and bottom of the ninth, stepped right up to the plate and cranked one out.
Here's the beauty of it. Had we been at Tropicana Field, that ball doesn't come close to going over the wall, but he hit that short porch over there, that Yankees measured field. Which is good. I mean, it's like fate all came together. But yeah, this guy, I watched an interview and they asked him if he just grew up smashing home runs. He's like, no, I didn't hit a home run until my junior year of high school. He played his whole life. So he just developed into what he is, So it was really, really cool. And he wouldn't have been in the game had Josh Lowe not got that same strain that knocked him out, half the season last year.
A nerve thing? Or something
it's a pec strain. The same exact one, and you could see when he swung, he got a base hit on it.
It was a good hit.
Yeah, he got a base hit, but as he's going to first base, he's just yelling "fuck" because he knows that he did the exact same injury, and that thing can linger for months and months. It sucks because he's our one of our best left-handed bats. That really can drive the ball sucks.
I think he might be our best outfielder now too.
I keep forgetting about the tiny field. So when the Yankees come to town with those new bats, they're going to be fucking cranking home runs.
James is going nuts in the background because he's got the banner set up in a certain fucking way, and
He told me to be me, okay? This is what
It's all good. Just let Matt go. Just let him.
I was given very specific instructions to just be myself.
Yeah, before the show started,
He can adapt.
James says Johnny and John could see the banners. Matt, you just be yourself.
It seemed applicable, man. That the tiny field. I can see the banners now, but the tiny field along with those weird fucking
the torpedo bat
bowling pin.
It actually
bats.
worked out perfectly. He didn't see the banners, but that was the order too. So good job.
That was the order. So.
The guy's a natural, brother. Yeah.
So have you seen these things?
Yeah,
I saw.
Post a picture of it real quick. Let's see what that fucking thing looks like.
Oops.
Okay.
They look like lava lamps.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I said it looked like a RPG.
Oh shit! Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like a rocket.
Yeah, like you stick that in the end of the launcher and it just goes straight into a tank.
Yeah, that does look like Call of Duty 4 right there. That is fucking beautiful. But the thing is kudos to them. They hired this like MIT fucking nerd to come in and put this all together, and it meets all the MLB requirements. The commissioner came out and said they're not breaking the rules. It's standard. Like it
looks like they just kind of mashed the tip down. Like it looks like a chode.
Yeah, so they basically
really thick in the middle.
Basically, yeah, they put more mass in the spot where players typically want to hit the ball.
Yeah,
the bat that players and it's working. So far.
Science. Yeah, they had 9 home runs in one game the other day.
One game that was that was a franchise record, right?
And Judge had 3. The fucking guy. By the way, every day I've bet Judge to hit a home run at plus 115 and made money. So there you go. Go to your fucking betting apps and just bet Torpedo Judge.
So bad in the fucking playoffs that they had to bring in somebody from MIT to redesign the bat so that his goofy ass could start hitting again.
I guess the only question is, does it make it thicker? Like, do you think it makes it easier to hit the ball just because you have more space out there?
I think it's just putting a little bit of extra onto it. Yeah,
that's what it
is.
Giving
it a little bit more power to jump out there.
Not like you're swinging a fucking ping pong paddle, but it does have a little.
I think it might help
width to it.
I think it might help it get out into the outfield if they don't catch it like 100%, where it might chip off and be a foul otherwise. But the idea is that's where most batters tend to hit the ball at. So why not put most of the wood there to drive it out, and it's fucking work. And so I say every team get the fucking torpedoes, dude. Why the fuck? You know,
get yourself a tiny little fucking field and get yourself those bats and just break every record that exists.
Tiny single A baseball field.
Yeah, get yourself a fucking practice field.
You can't get a little field when you get a hurricane to fuck yours up, buddy boy. Because you know, Steinbrenner's the exact measurements of Yankee Stadium. They did that on purpose. So the Rays have the same exact measurements as Yankee Stadium. So yeah, left field, let's go. You know. 2-1.
That's why most of the time, dudes hit their first major league home run in Yankee Stadium.
Especially a left-hander. Yeah, like it's perfect for you. Get it. Just I've seen fucking what looks like a standard like pop fly that's not even going to get hardly anywhere, and they're like, "Oh, he's popped it up, and it's a home run, everybody! Like, get the fuck out of here, dude!" Yeah, it's
get a
it's
nice
like
breeze that'll carry it. Yeah,
it's like when you tell a shitty joke and it gets a big pop, and you're like, "That don't normally happen." That's fucking. Well, this is gonna be the last time I even tried this one. Oh,
I hate that when you get trapped into a joke you hate, but then it works.
But it works every time.
I hate myself for telling it.
Yeah. Yeah, or if you have a joke you've been doing for a million years and you're trying not to do it anymore, and then after the show, people are like, "How come you didn't do the one joke I really
like?" Yeah,
that was my favorite. Fuck off, dude.
Before we move on from the bats, so the Yankees don't have like a patent on this thing or anything, do
No.
they? Like, okay, so everybody's gonna be allowed.
There's no way they could be like, no one else can use it but us.
No, this bat's not brand new. It's been around for a little bit, and there's other players that use it. There was a guy from Minnesota using it yesterday. I believe somebody for the Padres had one. I was watching that game last night.
Online and buy one of these right now?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. I think they're like $600. Go get you one.
I'll get two.
Can you imagine if you have a home evasion and you beat the shit out of him with a goddamn Yankee torpedo bat, and right as you're getting ready to hit the guy's like, "I just won all the." Oh shit! Is that the bat? The fuck! Oh! Then you start smashing his fucking head.
I spent $600 on this bat, and you got your blood all over it.
No, my home defense bat. So I went to a special game.
Home defense bat.
My home defense bat. Now I went to a special game, and they were giving out Wander Franco bats. And so it went from being worth $1,500 to being worth cracking somebody over the skull with.
They're not made for adults. I've heard.
Yeah, a little shorter.
Yeah, you got to beat all the 12-year-olds up with the Wander Franco.
$300. $300.
Not bad.
$300 online. Okay, well that's probably not for the one that they
for
use.
now until somebody buys them all up and fucking supply and demand. They put them on eBay. They write fake Aaron Judge fucking autographs on them. I'm not saying I know
the
guy.
One of those cool beer mugs that they cut in half and hollow it out.
I'll just go to the Army surplus store and get an RPG.
Oh my god.
All right.
You made that sound real easy.
Bro, we're in Florida.
I've been to the Army surplus store. I didn't see any rockets.
We're in Florida.
I'll have to go back.
I know the last time I went to an Army surplus store, I forget what I was going for. Like I was doing
like paintball because I had to get like camouflage stuff.
Playing paintball. It was something for Halloween. I wanted to get like a camo jacket or something for Halloween. This was several years ago, and I walk in, and they have overalls, like jean overalls, up to 9XL. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of farmers are we clothing around here?
Grill cover.
God damn.
I bought these overalls for my cow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They're like, we got overalls up to 9XL. I'm like, yeah, that farmer is getting high on his own supply. Stop. What are you doing? Like, fucking eating all the corn, motherfucker. Stop it. It's unbelievable. So opening weekend was pretty cool. And gambling makes me watch baseball games I would never watch otherwise. So, I'm on my couch yesterday just fucking screaming, "Hey, fucking Tatis, fucking hit it over the wall, Tatis, you fucking piece of shit." He never did. So it worked out great. I've actually made more money gambling on college basketball, and I don't know fucking shit about it. And I've been killing it. So it's been doing well because all the one seeds are winning. And I'm like, I guess I'll bet the favorites again and putting them parlay. Yeah. Yeah. I like to bet the kids. What are we drinking today, boys? What are we drinking?
Oh, I am drinking a seltzer out of my Baby Yoda mug.
That's adorable.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. Nerd beer.
I'm drinking a sparkling water. It's very
Adorable.
tasty.
Aren't you
It's
still
called
hungover?
Bell V?
That's a Aldi brand.
Yeah, Aldi. Shout out.
I like
I'm drinking tomorrow because it's our anniversary tomorrow. So
Happy
we're gonna
anniversary.
we're gonna go. We're gonna go out and
Yeah, it
party
is.
tomorrow.
I remember I was there. April Fool's.
That's right. You almost died.
So many times, dude. Well, I am drinking a delicious coffee. It's almost gone, actually, because I was a little tired. So
You had a big birthday weekend, buddy.
I did.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Thank you. I had a fantastic. People are still wishing me happy birthday like today on Facebook. I'm like, is Facebook fucking up? Is there like a lag?
It is. Sometimes it doesn't show you the birthdays until it's like the next day or something.
It's
Yeah.
2 days later. So they started a day early. So it's been just like 4 days of straight birthday. And look, I appreciate it, but goddamn, I'm tired of liking all these fucking posts. But
Yeah, I took mine off my Facebook profile. I don't. It doesn't tell anybody when my birthday is. I hate that shit.
What is your birthday?
May 10th.
May 10th.
that good. Now I'm telling everybody. We
No one's gonna remember.
No one cares.
No, I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag you. On
That's
May
the point.
10th,
No
I'm
one
gonna be
really cares.
No one
Facebook
actually
just
cares,
kind of gives
yeah.
them something to do.
I'm like, guys, make sure you wish my boy a happy birthday. You know what kind of upset me? Old Pat Largo, the traffic guy for fucking iHeartRadio and Books comedy shows. Super nice guy, by the way. He always makes a point, like on people's birthdays, he'll put their picture up and go, hey, make sure you wish it's, for every comedian, make sure you wish comedian, even open micers. And then he posts mine today. He goes, hey, belated happy birthday to comedy legend Johnny B. And I'm like, what the fuck happened Saturday, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing all day, buddy? What's going on, Pat Largo?
God, comedians are just empty pits
We
of
Like
fucking
me.
attention.
No, what did you do
and
for your birthday though? Look
validation.
Let's concentrate on something more positive.
Oh,
here.
dude, I had.
Instead of the radio traffic guy.
Yeah, no,
with
it's
my
fine.
picture
It's
up.
fine. I'm just fucking with Pat Largo. I like him. He's super great guy. But no.
Yeah, you went to a bunch of cool places, right?
Well, Friday, the day before my birthday, because my wife made plans for Friday, because originally I had a gig in Fort Walton Beach on Saturday that I ended up canceling because my wife wanted to do the whole weekend and we had some things going on and I didn't want to drive 7 hours each way to do one show. So Friday was like the surprise day. She was like, be ready to leave at 6 o'clock. And I'm like, what are we doing? She goes, it's a surprise. I'm like, okay, cool. And we went down to Channelside and I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going to the Pearl, we're going to Boulogne, we're going to the Edition. What are we doing? Like it's all fancy places down here. And she told me to wear something like not real dressy, but not like too casual either.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You beat me by 2 seconds.
Wear my brand new Bobby Boucher jersey. No, I have one. It's in the closet. I just bought it. But so we go down to Channelside and she goes, oh, we're like, 45 minutes early. So we went to Sparkman Wharf, walked around, got a beer, the weather was perfect. Everything was nice. Still had no idea where I was eating dinner or what we were doing. So we walked down to where the boats take off there and I was like, oh, are we getting on a boat? She goes, yep. I go, which one? She goes, you'll see. And I see that Starlight cruise thing. And I'm thinking, that's nice and all, but it's kind of ghetto too.
Me and Katie did that like 8 years ago. And it was like,
it's
mid.
yeah.
I did when I
Food's
was in my
mid.
20s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it was right in the same exact spot, but they have another one now. It's like the better version. It's called Craft, and it's like white tablecloths, real fancy. The food is like fucking amazing.
On a boat.
But you're on like a big yacht and it probably holds, 50, 60 diners and it just goes up and down Hillsborough River. It goes up to like Rick's and then comes back around and for like 2 hours and you eat like a really fancy meal. But walking up to the line, I see this big old tall fucking guy, this very handsome, big tall guy. And I go, oh shit, that looks like my son. It's him and his girlfriend. I had no idea they were coming. So that was cool. And so we're drinking like $19 old fashions on this boat and eating fancy food. And it was beautiful. It was nice, but I ate so much. I almost barfed. And my wife was ready to keep going out and partying. This is so bad. So at like 10:30, we get off the boat and she's like, what do you want to do now? What do you want to go to a club? You want to go to a bar? You want to do karaoke? Go to Hard Rock? What do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to go home, put on basketball shorts. I'm going to die. Like I was so sick to my stomach.
Yeah, dude.
And so she goes,
I'm
oh,
at that age.
You can't plan something after a big dinner.
yeah. So
If
did
you're gonna
that.
do that, we need to go get like tacos and just keep it light.
Exactly. But then the next day on my birthday, Well, I found out that night that they had already made reservations for Ocean Prime the next day, which is my favorite restaurant in Tampa. I love Ocean Prime so much, and they all love me. Well, they have sushi, but it's
like
Ocean Prime is
seafood,
like,
yeah.
It's seafood steaks. Their steaks are fucking. It's one of the nicest restaurants in Tampa. It's like every time I've been there, I see celebrities. Like I was pissing next to Derek Brooks in the urinal. I go, "Oh, hey, what's up, number 55?" And he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" But yeah, I mean, it's one of the spots. It's right next to International Plaza. It's really nice and it's not cheap, but we get a little hookup there because my son's girlfriend is one of the managers there, so we get reservations when we need them. We get the full VIP. Plus, a lot of the kitchen staff they listen to 102.5 The Bone. So when I walk in there, like the chefs are coming out, and like one of the chefs was like all nervous to meet me. It was so weird. It was like he was like, "Oh hey, just want to come and see how everything's going." And my son's like, he's fucking freaking out right now, Dad. He's such a big fan of yours. I go, dude, I'm a fan of his. I'm a fan of his. Did you taste this fucking sea bass? It's amazing. But and they just bring a spread out.
Kitchen staff definitely listens to Johnny B on the radio. I like my brother-in-law's friend like literally asked me one time when he met me. He was like, "Do you really know Johnny B?"
It's crazy. It's crazy. And you're like, yeah,
he's been like, yes.
Yeah, he's a piece
You're
of
not
shit.
missing anything.
Yeah. Anytime somebody tells me that same exact scenario, I go, you tell them I'm not shit, right? Like you tell them that. Yeah. But yeah, they just like the server come over and then he's just like, how about I just bring you guys a bunch of apps and stuff, and I'll just bring you like 4 or 5 apps. And he brings over
menu.
Dude, they have lobster mac and cheese. They also have truffle mac and cheese. And then my son's like, "Can you just make it lobster truffle mac and cheese?" The guy goes, "Great choice." He brings out it's got a whole lobster in it, and it's just big shavings of truffles. I mean, this is like $100 fucking like mac and cheese. And then they bring over like scallops and fucking beef short ribs that are so tender you can eat them with a fucking spoon. It's just unbelievable. And then that was before the entrees.
Find enough for truffles. I can't eat truffles. It just tastes like licking a battery to me.
You're crazy, dude. You're fucking.
If it's too much, it is too much. But
yeah,
I love a good truffle.
All I do is I just taste battery. Yeah,
dude. If I could find them with my nose like a pig, I would be in the sand all fucking day, dude. I love them. I have a thing of truffle salt in my kitchen. I paid $40 for 1 jar because it's got real black truffle in it.
A little jar of truffle oil that was like $60.
Yeah, dude, I got that too. It's oh my god. But so yeah, and then the entrees. I mean, we had like we had lobsters. We had a fucking a giant steak, all fucking nicely cut up. We had and we're drinking $38 old fashions there. They're smoked old fashions, and they come in this little fucking canister that's got the smoke inside of it, and you pop the lid off and pour it. Oh, fucking so good.
That's the best. Smoke in there, though. Whether they shoot it in there or something.
Yeah. The smoking gun.
They have one of those smoke guns.
Oh yeah, those gun things.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but yeah, we like fucking hogs, and it was my family killed it. Like they killed it. Like normally my son and my wife, horrible gift givers. Like last minute, like here's a fucking tie, you fucking piece of shit. Like. They
are
killed
so
it.
loved, and still, it's like Pat Largo.
I've never seen you wear a tie in my life.
I wore one to your wedding, dickhead.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Anyway, I don't remember, but I heard I did.
That night was hazy. All right, that night was hazy.
Very old fashioned's free. But there was 2 things that are in my TikTok and Instagram algorithm, because I looked it up on my phone, and my phone told these people at these social media sites to keep feeding this to me. I'm doing a cruise next week, the Mike Calta cruise, and I came across on one of the streams this backpack that has this where you can put 10 pairs of clothes in this backpack, because it has this little portable vacuum thing that'll suck all the air out where the clothes get in. That. And then you can legit, like, it's called like a TSA hack bag. Like you'll never have to pay to put your luggage on a plane or whatever.
Unless TSA wants to look in that motherfucker, and then they're cutting it right open.
Whatevs. Anyway, but the thing that I hate the most about that one of the only things I hate about going on cruises and stuff is lugging your luggage and then having to give it to these islanders to fucking put on the boat, and you got to tip them to get it and tip it when you get it back, and it's another hour on your whole fucking process. And when I saw these, I was like, oh man, I could just put all my shit in a backpack, walk on and walk off. That's a dream. And then they have this duffel bag that's similar, but it unfolds where you zip it and you put all your your hangable clothes, like your shit that you got to wear like formal night and all that. And then you zip it back up and then it folds it and it turns into a duffel bag. It's amazing. It's like a fucking transformer, but for clothes. And my wife got
home shopping.
Yeah.
Now.
Dude, it's amazing. So this is when you know you're middle aged, because that kind of shit excites you. So my just like earlier, I saw there's a coffee festival this week, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. Anyway, but my wife got me to duffel bag.
Just now listening, people who are listening for the first time are like, do they talk about suitcase this normally? Like do they normally talk about packing clothes for 20 minutes?
Yeah,
you know what, Matt? It's okay for you to be you, but I can't be me.
No, but you can be you, but just put a lid on it.
I'm
trying to get to the end of it. I'm trying to land it.
Have an ending.
I don't do a bag at all. I just wear all of my clothes at once. And then,
Dude, I
just take them off slowly.
I was landing this plane, and you just fucking wind sheared me right
One
around.
time my suitcase was too heavy, and I just had to carry my boots onto the plane like a psycho.
See how bad that is? I hate that. I don't want that.
I did. That pissed me off.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But anyway, my wife got me the duffel bag, and then on the way to dinner to Ocean Prime, I was telling her, I go, I really like you got me the duffel, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on the backpack. And she's like, why don't you just wait until we get home after dinner? And she knew my son had already bought it for me, and when I showed up, now I got them both. I'm very fucking happy. I had good meals. I got drunk 2 nights in a row, and here we are. And I weighed in today, and I still lost weight, down 19.5 pounds since Valentine's Day. Fuck off.
What is this? This is your 2-year anniversary, 3-year?
For what?
3-year anniversary.
Of what?
For your wedding.
No, I got married December 11th, you piece of shit. You were there.
Wait, that was last year?
It'll be 3 years this December 11th.
It'll be 3 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just curious.
I thought you meant this weekend was.
No.
Oh.
I was just curious.
Yeah. We've been together this June will be 12 years we've been together.
Because I was going how do you do you guys buy gifts for your anniversary?
No, God, no. I just give her that ding dong, baby. No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't.
The gift that keeps on giving until it stops.
Until it doesn't.
It's like the old luggage I don't want to use anymore. She's like, that's not good. She's like, she's got another dick on TikTok shop she wants.
Better give me that dick vacuum sealed, okay?
My dick's TSA hacked.
Oh, I can't think of a clever way to transition into Stefan Diggs from that.
Happy birthday, Johnny. I'm not even going to ask how old you are. 47, right?
Yeah, nailed it, dude. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. I'll put it this way. I was going to put a post of just a picture of Shelton Quarles, and I'll just be like, I made it to this, and I'm trying to get to, and then Levante David. That's where we're. Yeah,
that's cute.
So I didn't do it. And I was like, people are going to think, oh, he's trying to be a black guy again. You know, that's crazy. Anyway, black guys.
Johnny, you're crazy. You're not athletic.
Yeah.
Not nice, dude. Dude, I was at the studio earlier today and I tied my shoe, and one of the ladies that works there goes, wow, you're really flexible. I'm like, you didn't know I could tie my shoe? I'm not a kung fu master. The fuck is wrong with you, dude? How do you think I did it?
Yourself?
How do you think I did it? You think I snap and a midget comes over and ties my shoe? I got you, boss. I got you, boss. So get the fuck out of here. I almost kicked her in the face. So annoying.
All right,
congratulations. Tying your shoe.
I couldn't even yell at her because I was out of breath.
Oh, my God.
I was so lightheaded, I couldn't even yell at her. Anyway, Stefan Diggs, he's a wide receiver.
Who is athletic? Stefan Diggs.
Yes.
Bing bong!
We did
Nailed it.
So that was the
Bothwell
shakiest
shaking his
segue
head.
ever.
Disappointment.
It could have been worse. We could have been like, anyway, Hitler, he wasn't always bad.
It's
Anyway,
not that exciting. He's
you know
just
who
the
also-
name.
You know who
He's
also is
old.
not bad?
I'm trying to stop you from saying Hitler anymore.
7 million Jewish people.
26 million guaranteed. So how long is this for?
I think it was for 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's the old man coming off of a fucking terrible injury. Like, I don't see it, but.
You know what the Patriots remind me of? Of like when white trash trailer park people hit the fucking lottery and they just start spending money like crazy. Because the Patriots have always been the most frugal team in the league. When Belichick was the GM and the coach, He was the best at not spending money.
Yeah.
$10
He would bring in
hand
old
jobs at massage
people.
parlors.
Actually, if Belichick was still there, this signing would make more sense. He would bring in Stephon Diggs
For
but
one
he would
season.
Bring him on like a 1-year contract. Yeah.
Yeah, for like $35. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, I like a lot of the signings they've made. They've made some really good signings, but this one is weird because they gave Chris Godwin a blank check is what the rumor is. They were like, we'll fucking pay you as much as you want. And Godwin's like, yeah, I'm pretty rich. I just want to stay in Tampa, and play with Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans and, and all that shit and not be in the snow for fucking games. That would suck
Also,
because my legs
That's a
shattered.
serious no offense to Drake May, but that's a quarterback downgrade.
Yeah, huge. But I mean, I do like what the Patriots have done thus far, and I think they're going to be pretty competitive. They're in a division with the Bills, so they have to do something drastic. They have to. So I'm not really worried about the Dolphins. I don't think they got better, and their quarterback gets a concussion when the wind blows. So, it's we'll see what happens. If Stephon Diggs can stay healthy, and he can't, but if he can, it could be a good signing.
He wasn't really prone to injury until this year, but this year was a pretty big one.
Well, how old is he now?
I think he's 32, 31.
Okay.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just the age; it's just
That's part of it.
his production has fallen off a little bit. So he's not top
also,
tier
like,
anymore.
A whiny bitch.
That too.
Not so much for the Texans because he was, he barely played, but when he was with the Bills and the Vikings, he was full tilt diva.
If you don't get the ball, and a lot of receivers are like that, and that's one of the things you have to look at when you're recruiting. You guys say, is this guy a fucking piece of shit? Like, I know he's good, but we're gonna have to deal with this. Is he gonna have a Keyshawn Johnson fucking attitude all the time? Is that what's gonna happen? Because that's what happened.
Chemistry is like super important, and every single team that makes it to the playoffs has like a really good team chemistry.
Yeah, you don't want that cancer on your fucking team, and that's something the Bucks have always been very good at. Well, at least in the last, I'd say 5 years since, the whole Brady era. I think the last one that was like a real piece of shit was that year we had Swaggy Baker and fucking Deshaun Jackson and all those guys. It was just it was a junky fucking attitude in the locker room, and it showed on the field. And when Bruce came in, he cleaned all that shit out. He's like, we're not going to have that, dude. I'm not putting up with any bullshit. And since then, the team, like, it's been really, really solid. And it really does help because when you have, these slow starts, and the Bucks the last 2 seasons have had those slumps right, in the middle to the beginning, where they start out 3-7. You're like, oh, they're not going to make it. And then all of a sudden they go, no, we pull it together. And then they somehow win the division. You can't do that if you got a Stephon Diggs on a team. It's going to make it tough.
Yeah.
So fuck them. All right. What's next?
Russell Wilson.
Oh, speaking of fucking weirdos.
Yes.
Good Lord.
I want a TV show with Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston where they just hang out and they discuss their approach to life.
If HBO doesn't do it, then Netflix is going to have to do like a knockoff version of it or something.
They have to be Hard
I want
Knocks.
that Hard Knocks, yeah.
Please, God. Now, here's
Netflix is not above knocking off Hard Knocks and just doing it.
No,
So
it'll be called something else.
Somebody's going to do it.
Here's the biggest question for me. So Russell Wilson, the cringiest of all cringe ever. You see his commercials, you see what he does after the press conferences. So when he was with the Seahawks, he would go Hawks, right? And then when he was with the Broncos, he would say like, let's ride, right? Right. Yeah. What's he do for the Giants?
I don't know.
Let's be big.
We big.
Like, raw. I mean, I can't wait to see what this fucking idiot does at the end. Ho, ho, ho. Blue Giant. Like,
He's just going to say, we still suck.
Yeah. He's going to be like, stop fucking trying to grab the mic, Jameis.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
he's going to
Let
find
Jameis spit.
What's a
Somebody
good
get
song?
Jameis's phone back.
What's a good song from We Might Be Giants?
Russell,
know what
did
I
you
mean?
take my Sour Patch Kids? No, I didn't take your Sour Patch Kids, Jameis. Get out of here.
Oh my God, dude!
Go
That is
Big
gonna be-
Blue. That's his new one. Go Big Blue. That's how
He said that.
Blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
At his
Blue.
press
All right, we're
conference.
close.
It's
At his
original,
press
I guess.
conference. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Probably paid a marketing consultant $20,000 to come up with that.
no, they did it. No, he didn't do it. The Giants were like, "Look, dude, we gotta get out in front of this. This guy is fucking." They should have let Jameis come up with it. That would have been the best. That would have been the best, dude. Let the fucking guy go. He's so much fun now that he's not a Buck. Is he not? Oh God. I love it. I think you said that last episode. You're like, it's so much fun to watch him now that he's not playing for us.
It's like when you break up with someone and they like become a crackhead and their life falls apart. It's like you're like, this is awesome. I wish I could watch this as a TV show.
Following this.
Yeah.
Somebody said that to me the other day. Go, dude, have you seen your ex-wife lately? I go, no. I think the courts told me I can't like 10 years ago. And they're like, dude, she's gained so much weight. I go, that's hard to believe. She was as big as humanly possible last time I saw her. But, but honestly, I don't care. Like, who cares, dude? She hasn't been my problem in a long ass time. Like, I just want to let you know. I go, all right. I go, if she's that big, I'll just walk outside. I'll see her. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there she is. What's that, Carolwood? Holy fuck. Yeah, but yeah, it's nice to see.
The question is, do the Giants draft Sanders still?
You want to go into the boys?
Yeah.
Let's
go into it because he's my young boy.
Get into that. Get into it.
Drives wild eyes, find the rhythms, break the ties, guitar strings snapping, bar fights, young studs born for all night. Curbside dreams, dirt tough hands, rebel crew, no master plan.
When you asked AI to make this song, did it go, are you sure?
You know what, dude?
Are you sure this is what you want?
I'm surprised it did it because I tried to make it do a dirty song before and it was like, no, that's too much.
It's not really dirty.
I'm not like an NFL scout, but if I was, I don't think guitar strings and bar fights would even be part of my notes at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
Especially when about kids.
Guitar strings.
So yeah, the stud this week is Shedeur Sanders. He's great. He's got a ton of numbers. The most interesting thing about him is that he's Deion's kid. I don't know. I do think he could end up going later. I do think he's a little overhyped. His arm strength is not that great from what I've read. But
do you think if the Giants don't take him, do you think someone would take him as a starter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
There's people hungry. Pittsburgh don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers will end up at Pittsburgh. But I don't get it. Like how two of the best players supposedly in the whole draft could be on the same team and they finished with a worse record than BYU. Like, get out of my face. I'm not buying it. I don't get it.
I just think
how
that
often does one of these guys translate?
It's
well
nepotism
into the
at
NFL?
its highest.
he has bust written all over him, and I don't want that to happen for him. I don't know the guy. I know he kind of looked like a douchebag in a lot of games. I saw him like his demeanor towards other teams and stuff. I was like, dude, you don't do that in the NFL. They will fucking murder you. But I just feel like
kid. I mean,
I feel like the ceiling is high on both sides. He could either be a Hall of Famer or he can be Jamarcus Russell. You know what I mean? And
I'm not going to put that on. He won't be that bad. I don't think he'll get pulled over with a bunch of AK-47s and syrup in his car.
You never know.
But I don't. I think it'll be a talent thing with him.
So if the Giants pass, where do you think he goes?
Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders are trying to lock down Geno, though. They're trying to actually.
Yeah, the Raiders need a
they got him
back more than
I'm saying they're trying to get him an extension. Like they have him for 1 year, but
he's 34 years old. So
they like him.
They need a
but they could build for the future.
Yeah, most of the mocks have the Raiders taking Genty if he's there. Obviously, they need a running back. So
I think it'd be fun if Arizona took him, just because Kyler ain't it.
He wears half shirts. So
yeah, he's not the dude. Like I think it would either light a fire under Kyler's ass or just get him out of there.
Yeah, Kyler Murray looks like somebody made a Lego person of a real quarterback. It looks like everything is awesome. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. I mean, he can be very good. Like if you get him on your fantasy team, like in a later round, he could win you weeks because sometimes he'll just run for 100 yards and
he runs. He's good at running.
Yeah, so I don't know. Shedeur Sanders, I watched probably 6 or 7 Colorado games because they were nationally televised every week because everybody wanted to watch them.
They're good ratings.
And he looked really good, really, really good at times, but also it it didn't really translate to me as an NFL ready quarterback. It's a whole different thing. I watched him throw picks and get sacked when he shouldn't have got sacked and things like that. He's better than his horrible brother who won't be drafted, but I don't know.
I think it'd be funny if the Cowboys somehow ended up trading Dak. Just because like Deion called Jerry and was like, "Hey Jerry, it's Deion.
Yeah.
Do I have a fucking deal for you? Why don't you get rid of that quarterback you got right now and draft my boy?"
It's like that phone call from Chuck Berry's cousin on Future. Hey Chuck, it's your cousin, Captain.
Cousin Marvin.
Oh, Marvin,
that's the Dallas fan dream, right? Is that Deion and
I don't think Dallas fans have dreams anymore.
Yeah,
I think they just have nightmares.
I got to tell you, I think the quarterback that's going to be the surprise in the draft, and he'll probably go late first round or second round, is going to be Jackson Dart. I think that guy, to me, like when I watched him play, he only had one bad game, and it was against Florida of all teams. But he looks to me like why am I brain farting Buffalo's quarterback's name?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. He has that Josh Allen kind of look to me. Like he'll take off and run the fuck out of the ball. He's a big dude that can scramble really well. He's got a strong arm. He looks like almost a Josh Allen clone. So I think that guy's going to end up being a steal somewhere in the draft. Kind of like Bo Nix last season. Nobody was talking about him. Where did he go? Like number 12 to Denver or something? And everybody's like, whoa, that's a little high for Bo Nix. He was besides Jaden Daniels, he was the best rookie quarterback. Like he was really good. So I don't know. I'm not sold on Shedeur Sanders at all. So I'm not sure about Shedeur. All right, I'm leaving.
Nope, come back. You got to do your sleepers, Johnny.
All right, my bad. All right, we're good. Are we ready for my sleeping boys?
I'm ready for the sleepers.
Johnny B in the basement glow. Draft sheets scattered like ashes flow. Eyes wide, burning mind on fire. Chasing that pick, his one desire.
It's my sleeping boys.
Late round gamble, high stakes call. Depth chart heroes rise.
Sleeping boys.
Sleeper's name on the tip of mine. Dreams in the draft come by.
What?
At least his makes sense.
It's so dumb,
It
dude.
actually says draft in spreadsheets like he does research.
This is a
bar fights.
This is a super duper sleeper, and I like this kid because he's a Florida kid, and Florida really produces the best football players. So, from Trinity Christian Academy, it's one of these rich kid schools, like St. Thomas Aquinas. Like they pump out really, really good football players. And out of high school, he was
them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're running away from their past.
Yeah.
He was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. Lacking in size a little bit. He's a cornerback. He's 6 foot tall, 184 pounds. You got to beef him up a little bit, but he's going to be a special teams guy, and he's really a slot defender, but it's a depth piece that the Bucks could grab in like the 7th round, where it's kind of where he's projected. He might not be drafted at all, but I think he's a guy, if developed, a little bit more with this coaching staff, and the Bucks have a pretty good defensive coaching staff, and they've done a little bit of hiring and firing from last season to try to even tighten that thing up, because everybody knows the Bucks' big problem last year was the defense, and not the defensive line. It was edge rush, and it was the corners and the depth at corner and safety. So that's what they'll be addressing. So I think this guy, he's known to be a tackler, like a run stopper. So that's good too. Nothing annoys me more than when a running back gets into the second level and you see a corner zero in on him and just whiff because they're either scared or just bad at tackling. So I like the Bucks grabbing this guy, developing him. He's a hitter. He's tough. He'll be special teams, which is fucking important also. So
I notice you're picking a lot of DBs. I've seen a lot of corners and safeties in your sleepers, and
linebackers.
Like that's wishful thinking.
Linebackers and DBs, man. I'm telling you, when this draft happens, first round will be a linebacker or it will be a DB. Now, exciting news, I think, for the Bucks. Jihad Campbell, right? A lot of people didn't know this, but I just found out recently he had shoulder surgery right after the combine. Now that's people are like, uh-oh, do you want to take a chance on somebody that might not be ready to play until right at season? He's not going to be able to do OTAs or anything like that. Yes, that's bad because you want this guy to start if you draft him. But will he slip to the second round? Or
I was going to say we could get him in the early second.
Or does he slip further in the first round? Then the Bucks can trade back to like the 25th, the 30th pick up a third round pick. Because Jason Light's very good at doing that. He's good at moving up or down a little bit in order to grab a pick or, give away a pick to get a Hall of Fame tackle, like he did with Tristan Wirfs in 2020. He gave up a fourth rounder that we got for nothing to move up one spot to get Tristan Wirfs. But no, I if we can get a premier linebacker or edge rusher and then somehow still squeak out and get a late first or a second round pick by going back and getting fucking Jihad Campbell. If we come away with an edge rusher and Jihad Campbell and can get a corner in the first 3 or 4 rounds that's solid, I'd be pretty fucking stoked. So I mean, and I think that's where they're going, dude.
What other teams are looking for the exact same thing as us right now, though?
I mean, everybody wants defense, honestly, but
whose defense is slacking to the level of the
Washington? Washington's defense was pretty slacking last year.
Yeah, Washington,
and they now have Jaden Daniels, so they'll
pick ahead of us.
Atlanta, on paper, their defense looked great, but they sucked balls. They gave up so many points in the fourth quarter last year, and really cost them the division. They fucking fledged like a bitch the last 5 games of the season. We were down by a game, and then end up winning division by 2 games. So at one point, I think we were behind 2 or 3 games to them in November, and we just fucking smoked them at the end because their defense is hot fucking garbage. So they need pretty much what we need. They need linebackers. They need defensive backs. They need a pass rush. So, but I'm not really worried about the other teams right now. I'm worried about what we need and what we're going to do.
About them stealing from us, basically.
I'll let the smart people deal with that.
And you're right. Yeah, we're going to have to make a deal if you want something like that.
Yeah.
First round defensive players, they're going to have to make a deal.
We'll see what happens. Jamel Dean is still sitting on our roster, and I thought he would be a casualty, like a cap casualty by now, but he's still sitting there. My gut feeling is that he's sitting there because it's going to be draft day. They're going to trade him for something, whether it's a second or a third round pick, whatever they can get for him. They're going to put him or package him in a trade. Because the Bucks have lost confidence in Jamel Dean.
He's already got his bags packed.
He got a really nice backpack.
Vacuum sealed suitcase. Sealed up. Everything is perfect for a TSA hack.
For real, dude. For real. We were both on that call back. You got it out before me because I'm fat and I couldn't breathe. But I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. Draft day is a fucking fun day for me. A lot of people are like, whatever, dude. But I like to see the deals that are being done, on the fly.
The first round I always watch. I don't watch like the 5th and 6th round.
I do. I love it. To me, that's when the real thinking happens is in those quick ones when you just got like Boy Scouts up there making the announcements and shit, like some kid with one leg,
Walter Payton's uncle. Oh,
yeah, it's fucking dope, dude. I like it. Or some kid with Down syndrome's up there. That happened a couple of years ago. Some kid with Down syndrome after Kansas City, he was wearing a Chiefs jersey, and he was up there and he's like, "Hey, Eagles fans, what happened?" And I saw somebody took it after the Super Bowl. They stitched that clip in, and they're like roasting this kid with Down syndrome. Eagles fans are, and I'm like, that tracks. It's an Eagles fan.
No, that's an Eagle.
Come on, move. I had to laugh because it's so fucking dark and evil, and only the Eagles fans could get away with that.
Fans would do that.
So fucking bad, dude. Woo! But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. And look, the sleepers are where it's at, man. Like, Chris Godwin, fucking third round
break
pick.
A season, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, first round, you got a 50-50 shot of them being a starter or even doing anything. But, you really, really fucking win your Super Bowls with the guys in the third, fourth, fifth round.
I'm interested to see where like certain players go. Like I do want to see where Desmond Watson, who takes that 500-pound lineman from Florida, like
that'll be interesting.
Where's he gonna go?
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Where's he gonna go? Somewhere with the most buffets.
He's gonna go
to Kansas City. Folks.
He's gonna go to a doctor and get blood thinners.
He's gonna be the first NFL player with an Ozempic sponsorship.
Kansas City or Dallas has to be the buffet capital of the country. One of those two.
I'm gonna make him my stud next week just so we can make fat jokes.
Yeah, they're gonna start a West Virginia NFL franchise just for him because it's the most obese state in the country. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but yeah, it's great. Oh, by the way, Levante David also a second round pick, 58th overall, and he'll be in the Hall of Fame. So that's where you really fucking.
The second round, yeah, for sure. The first and second round, even the third round, yeah, those are where you get the starters.
I love it, dude. Yeah, I love it. So, and that's second and third round. That's second day of the draft. So a lot of people watch that first round, that big, starts at 8:00 at night, and everybody watches that, and then they don't
hype it up.
Yeah, they don't pay attention to day 2 and day 3.
No, I just look at who the Bucks draft. I just Google it.
Can you bet on this?
And then I watch highlights of them.
Who's going to get drafted where?
And then I get excited.
I don't think you can.
Going for that.
No, you can't. There'd be way too many variables.
Yeah.
That would be sick, though, if you could. That would be pretty
bet
sexy.
on WWE.
Well, if you're in Vegas, you can, I think, because you could bet on every fucking thing in Vegas. Like you could bet on the presidential race, all kinds of shit, So I mean,
you could only do that in England.
No, Vegas, you could bet on every fucking thing, dude. Like, I'm surprised there's not side bets for you go up to the window and it's like, the fat guy betting will fall down in the next 10 feet. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, like that. They got
rigged that, Johnny.
Yeah, I would. I'd fucking take a nosedive for a few bucks. That's
we do our last segment. Got to do. We forgot to tell everyone to follow us. You guys
we're horrible at this.
Subscribe and follow on YouTube. It's youtube.com. /@3UglyMugs and on Instagram @3UglyMugs @JohnJSPlanet @JohnnyBTampa.
They're not even watching anymore.
Matt Fernandez.
World.
Take it one away, goddammit.
Also, we got to talk about
see us at the Commodore on April 5th.
Baby.
Yeah, Ybor. Come on out to Ybor, April 5th.
And then
that's this Friday. This Friday.
That's this week, correct?
Yeah. Are we sold out yet?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Friday, and then we have our Tampa History Museum. What is that? May 29th at the Tampa History Center. We're doing a baseball talk.
That's going to be fun, too.
And others. That'll be. Do you have to get tickets for that, Matt? Or
no, you just show up.
You just show up and you get to watch the history talk?
Yep, it's free.
Cool.
God, that might be the best free comp.
You can get free tickets just to reserve a spot, but you can also just walk in.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Bring your torpedo bat. We'll autograph it. It'll be fucking perfect.
I'll write Aaron Judge on it.
Then I'll hit somebody in the head with it at the end of the show. It'll be perfect. So, do we have any stupid sports lined up for today?
We do. Let's hit the This Is a Sport. Okay, I think you guys are going to like this one.
Okay.
You guys have been disappointed with the sports lately, but I think you're going to definitely enjoy this one. All right, this week we are talking about Wrestleball. Now, where do you think Wrestleball was invented?
America.
No. This has got Europe written all over it.
This is another Russian sport.
Not
unlike Power Slap, Wrestleball is a Russian sport, probably invented in a gulag. So this combines basketball, American-style basketball, rugby, and freestyle wrestling.
Okay.
So like basically, no foul basketball.
Yeah, well, no, there is fouls. So, I mean, let's throw it up there and give it a watch. But the crazy thing about this is that you can only wrestle while, let's back this up.
This
I don't look like
a riot.
Sport. Yeah.
Here we go. So,
oh shit!
Oh,
fucking god!
Holy Jesus!
Only the defense can do wrestling.
Oh my god!
You're killing people.
This is on like a concrete floor.
What the shit?
Oh, it's like, oh my god, dude.
Nah, bro.
It's all German suplexes.
Yeah.
It's all it is.
It's
All your
all
fucking
fucking German
I don't know.
suplexes.
I couldn't figure out why they take their shirts off sometimes before the slam.
Because they're gay. It's fine.
See, look, they're ripping their shirts off.
Guys, you want to
What?
slam me on my
I
back?
don't know.
They just rip their shirts off in the heat of the moment. That's gay. That's gayer than the sex.
What the fuck is going on, dude? Oh,
This
he's
is-
sucking his
this-
dick. He's sucking his dick.
So what is the point? Are you trying to score a basket?
Yeah, you're trying to score field goals
And
just
a
like
date.
regular basketball, so basically you
traveling.
can't dribble. So only the
No dribbling.
defense does wrestling at the time.
He
slam.
deserved to get hit for that lame ass shot.
Unbelievable.
So, to determine who's on offense, that's whoever's carrying the ball, basically. So they don't dribble at all. So they just run it in like rugby and they either try to shoot or do a slam dunk. Because as you can see, the hoop is significantly lower.
Now, here's a real question. If you're standing there, like you look at these dummies that are getting suplexed, they're standing there, and all of a sudden the guy just I would have my head on a fucking swivel. Like I'd be
what
like,
if I don't have the ball?
That's
You can
what
just
happens.
You can just body slam
No,
anyone.
You can like check into each other and stuff, but you can't body slam them until they have the ball.
look at these fucking. What are they doing?
Oh, and these guys are fighting at the press conference. Instead of like a jump ball at the beginning of a basketball game, they actually wrestle for possession. So they do a freestyle wrestling match for possession.
So there's got to be some fucked up like
Oh.
C2s and
Oh,
C3s,
God,
like
yeah,
your
these guys
cervicals.
don't make it more than
Yeah.
1 or 2 seasons for sure.
So
These
no, look,
men
I
are
always
wrecked.
wondered where they got the wheelchair league from. It's from here. These guys,
This is the
they play
prequel.
here first. You're like, oh, I'm fucking paralyzed. But it's okay. We got a fucking thing for you. It's a whole Olympic sport for you. We got it. But
Why do they take their
I
shirt?
don't know. I
Like, they
guess-
just pop. They're like, I gotta pop my shirt off.
And then they,
It's like, like an ego
wanna
thing.
Feel the heat of his body.
Yeah. Are those nipples on my back? Oh! Yeah.
oh, my brain.
So you're at the emergency room. It's like, what happened? I felt titties on my back.
The last thing you ever feel is a man's erection.
Yeah, I felt titties and dick on my back, and then my legs didn't work anymore.
Oh, you almost should have taked me on that.
Here we are. No way, dude. Nope. I've never
how
been
much
in
money
any
would you have to get
position.
paid?
I would never play this.
You'd never play
No!
because you would just die.
I would get fucking paralyzed.
What are you talking about? I'm hurt right now. I'm not even in it. This shit, dude.
I knew
No.
you guys would like this. But as far as entertainment,
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
it's pretty
Oh
good.
no, I would go to one of these.
I'm like, that might be one. As far as entertainment, that might be the best one yet.
Yeah.
Just those dudes were getting dropped
Those guys were
on their
getting
neck,
so
like it
fucked
was
up.
just a regular Tuesday for them.
If
I mean,
this
you
ever,
gotta hand it to them. They're getting back up and continuing play.
Yeah, they don't have fucking CTE rules over there.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm
like
not
LeBron
handing it to
James.
them. These guys never
LeBron
went
James
to
is like
school.
the biggest motherfucker in the world, flopping.
You
on
have to
the
hand it
court.
to them, Johnny, because their arms don't work.
You gotta hand their food to
You
them.
literally have to. Here you go.
There you go, buddy. Nice sipping straw for you, you jack off.
Oh man,
That is no
do they
way.
even get paid?
I doubt they get paid very much.
Oh man,
Holy shit, dude.
You want out of gulag? You play
Oh.
sport.
If that comes over
God.
here, guys, if it makes it to America, I'm getting season tickets. We're going.
oh I'll go.
Yeah,
And we'll do like
we need
a-
more
we'll do
people
like
with
a
brain damage in this
celebration.
country.
Like every time somebody dies, we'll rip our shirts off. You know, It'd be fucking-
Every
be
time,
perfect.
every time the paramedics come onto the court, we take our shirts off and then take
Yeah.
a drink.
we rub each other's nipples and then drink a beer. Perfect.
Oh, we already got a fan base going. Perfect. All right, so that is Wrestleball.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride, everyone.
Somebody asked me today to go, did you know Tampa Pride was a couple days ago? And I said, yeah. And they go, did you go? I go, no. They're like, why not? I'm like, oh, it was my birthday. I had dinner plans
Go
and
to
stuff.
any parades.
I live
Yeah.
in St. Pete. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't, you know, I'm like,
I was in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, and I was like, oh, what the fuck are they doing over there? I was like, a parade? Like, all right, let's get sushi. Like, get me away from this, please.
I had a buddy I used to do comedy with years ago, and he had a joke like that. He goes, aren't all parades gay? Like something that was the whole
little
base
bit.
of the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all really gay
little
parades, like, all of them, even Gasparilla, little gay. I mean, it's
Yeah,
the
it's
least.
about a fake pirate.
Laws in it. You know it's gay.
Yeah.
I'm also in Gasparilla every year, but It's nice.
More gay.
Okay, yeah.
Look,
more
they
gay.
offer me to be on a boat with a full bar and a bathroom in it. I'm gonna fucking go every single time.
The bathroom is what sold it, huh?
So good, dude. Yeah, just pissing and drinking, just standing on the bow of the boat while everybody's like, "Oh, give me beach."
I think the only time I ever went, it was like we went to like Law's parents' house or something, because they were like, I think they used to live like right on the parade route.
Yeah,
I've never been in the parade. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've never been.
no, it's very cool. And my crew has like an actual giant pirate ship, and actually it's 2 bathrooms, a full bar with a bartender, and a band on the top. So we do it right. Yeah, that's a good time. I wouldn't want to be on a shitty float. Fuck that shit. Yeah. No, they'd be like, you want to be on our fucking Spectrum float? No, fuck you. You know, no, I won't do that. Eat a dick.
I want to be on the Wrestleball float.
I want to be on the Winn-Dixie float.
Yeah, just throwing out steaks and shit. So, oh, by the way, that was part of my birthday too. A meat market. Shout out to Fussel's Meat Market in Arcadia.
Fussels.
Big fans of Johnny B. Sent me.
Sounds like a racial slur.
Yeah, it is in Arcadia. They sent me these Fussels, sent me steak, but it sent me a big ribeye. And then my boy, speaking of Buccaneers, Ian Beckles also brought me a 2-pound ribeye. Nice. And I cooked that bitch up last night perfectly. Oh my God. So I basted it in rosemary and shallots and butter and fucking it just ate a big ass fucking. I couldn't even eat the whole steak. I'm trying to lose weight, but I did. I ended my birthday weekend with an 11 o'clock steak dinner that I prepared last night because people buy me meat for my birthday. It's very nice.
It was like suplexing your own heart.
You got to cook it while it's fresh. Yeah.
I ripped my shirt off, took my heart. It's fine.
When you're getting these prime cuts, you don't want to freeze them. You want to eat them right away.
No.
You know?
Oh, yeah. And you cook them at room temperature, folks. If you're going to cook a steak, you don't fucking cook it cold, you idiots.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And put it in a pan. You know, I use stainless steel, little avocado oil, get a nice sear on each side.
Cast iron.
Yeah, cast iron. That's the only way to
do
go.
that too.
And get
You can
that
do
shit
that too.
roaring hot.
Yeah, bro. And then you fucking then you gotta get that butter and the fucking
Now we're
garlic.
just teaching people how to make steak.
That's how Jander burned his legs up real bad.
What?
Hot butter and a cast iron making a steak.
I didn't know Jander's legs were all fucking mangled.
He went through a period of time where he was like, "Yeah, I fucked up. I was cooking a steak in my underwear."
God, I've never
Flipped
seen
that bitch over and
Jander's legs.
It was bad. It was bad.
Oh,
Now I'm curious.
Shout out to Jander. Send us a picture of your legs, bud.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Jander, show me those weird legs."
It's not worse than me. My whole left leg is scarred from actually a burn like on my left leg too.
What,
like
kitchen?
from the it was I earned it way more thuggish. I was 560 pounds, got pneumonia, 106 fever, got an infection in my leg, and it covered up in blisters, and I was in a hospital for 2 months, and
Jesus.
they thought I was going to lose the leg, and I should have lost my life at 560 pounds with 106 fever. They threw me in a fucking jacuzzi full of ice at St. Joe Hospital. They're like, "We've never tried this before. Let's try to keep this manatee from dying." And yeah, so now I have like a really bad scar on that
All the
leg.
people who just started cooking steaks are like, "Ugh, I don't want this anymore."
I just had to one up Jander's gay way
you're
of fucking
still-
getting a scar.
If you're still listening right now, you're a true fan. Please follow us. Please
Thank you.
subscribe.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for everybody that's been watching and sharing the clips. We appreciate that. And I just found out right before we started recording, Spotify is doing like reel style clips now, so we can start throwing our clips up on Spotify.
Sweet.
Sounds hot, dude. Yeah, get the word out, everybody. Tell everybody about Three Ugly Mugs. We're still looking for sponsors and things like that. And we realize the best way to get sponsors is to get subscribers and get views. So the more we get that, the more you guys can help us out. We've been doing this almost a year already, and we've made no money. We just spend it. That's what we do. We just spend all the money. But
we made a couple bucks and then we just bought more stuff, and then we'll make another couple bucks and we'll buy more stuff.
Yep. And we'll just keep doing that and until one of us dies, and then James will get to be on the show.
Shout out to James.
Doing a great
Thanks
job,
for
buddy.
producing.
Way to wait me out, you fucking piece of shit.
He's like, I hope
James is Googling how to make poison.
how to give a fat man infection on leg.
Yeah, I like you like how I just fucking knew it's me. I didn't even like debate which one it'll be. I'm like, it's me. He's waiting for me. I already know. It's great. It's called time and fucking health math is what
You're
we're
the
doing.
oldest. You've had the most life already. Make
And
room
I've
for
almost-
the rest of us.
And I've almost died so many times already. So it's I just keep on dodging a bullet. So
And I just want to say to the viewer on YouTube that is still commenting about Matt's not having a mic stand, I did offer to buy him one, and he has refused.
They're
So
still
please-
commenting?
Please speak. Please speak to Matt.
at least they're watching. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave negative shit. At least you're watching, sucker. Ha ha.
No. Our one listener, and you're like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, keep on. Yeah. If you hear this right now, you fucking dipshit, comment.
All right.
Let me know you're
Can
still
we end
listening.
the episode before we just totally sabotage ourselves?
Let's
Dumb
end the
bitch,
episode.
get cable. You fucking moron.